So action cameras are a great little bit of kit, especially if you are, advocate for adventure, all that good stuff. It can be used for everything from climbing to just simple adventures, the mountain biking, skiing, surfing, swimming, you name it. There is an absolute abundance of things you can do with an action camera, but they tend to be quite expensive. Now, if I could generally tell you that you could get an action camera like this, under £20 here in the UK, I'm not sure about other countries, well, you better check the links in the video description because you'll understand how much I paid for this guy. So let's get into it. Like I said, we're talking about Windows 10 Pro OEM key, currently at Great British pounds of £16.85. But of course, because it is the Black Friday sale, we do have some amazing discounts for you as well. And what we're going to do is go to buy now. One of the other great things about this Windows 10 Pro OEM key, it does allow you to get a free upgrade to Windows 11 as well as. But if you go to the promotion box and type in SKJT, click on apply. So for me, all you need to do is go for the submit order as you would and select your payment type. What I'm going to do is go to view keys and codes. So you can highlight that and right click it or just simply press Ctrl C. Head over to your settings, top left hand corner, type in activation, click on change, and in this box, Ctrl V or just right click and paste. From here, click on next. Windows will check to make sure it's a genuine key. Windows won't allow it if it's not a non-genuine key or a fake key or a non-registered key. So from here, all you need to do is click on activate and you are pretty much good to go. So this is the Jadfezy. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. So what we have here is a action camera, which is 1080p full HD. We have 140 degree wide view as well as 30mm something. Not really sure. So what have we got going on? Doesn't really tell you much. It says it's got an absolute ton of accessories, which is really cool. So it is video, HD, 1280 by 720 at 30 frames per second. We've got VGA at 640 480 by 30 frames per second, or full HD 1920 1080p at 10 frames per second. So this can be utilized for photos between 10, 12 and 8 megapixels, 2-inch LCD display. And just says photos JPG, videos AVI, and then a few other bits. So let's just get into it, see what we get. We do get, I'm not sure what we actually get. I think these are like little Velcro. So we get 2 big Velcro straps and 2 smaller ones. Quite cool. We get a charging cable, which is USB to micro USB. Is it going to focus? There we go. USB to micro USB. And we have a little clip here, so that'll be for the likes of the helmet or a body cam. Oh, we have a battery. That's going to be quite interesting. I wonder if there's a battery in there as well, so that'd be quite cool having 2 batteries. We get a little jig there that'll come into play in a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a tooth guard. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure that's a tooth guard. Camera goes in there and you bite on the top. I might be wrong. We'll go into it a little bit later. We have another little connection going on there. And then we have, oh, this is quite good. We have a bike lock. So this will go into like your handlebars or stuff like that. So we get a couple extra pads of adhesive going on there, as well as the user manual, which is right there. That's a lot of accessories for the amount I paid for this, but we also get a fully waterproof case for the camera as well. Now you don't, like, literally, go check the links in the video description. You'll understand why I'm so, like, oh wow, this is amazing. So you do get it's pretty much designed, like, the best way I can put it is, it's designed the exact same as a GoPro Hero 8. I had one of them a long time ago. I want one of the newer ones now. But this is designed pretty much the exact same. Little peel of plastic there. As we can see there, all designed the same, clear waterproof case. It's fully locked on the top, and then you've got your silver buttons on the side as well, allowing you to control it, which really is incredible. The only reason I'm so surprised about this, I understand you can buy them for like a reduced price and all this, but it's the matter of fact that this costs next to nothing. So on the side here, we do have our micro SD card reader. We do have our USB port there, which I believe is for charging or even transferring data. On the other side, we do have a little speaker grill going on there, as well as up and down directional arrows. Now on the bottom, we do have for the battery, so I want to check to see if there's a battery in here. Little handy die. I still don't know who sent me this, by the way. That was over 1.5 years ago, and someone sent me this, and I still don't know who to this day who it was. So we have. Oh, we do. We get 2 batteries. Does it come out? Ah, there we go. So we do. We actually get 2 batteries with this, which is really cool. I didn't really expect that. For something this cheap, I'd expect a lot less. So I'll pop that back in there. Click that in. All done and dusted. So on the bottom here, all we have is obviously the slot for where the battery goes. On the top, we have a little LED indicator and an OK button. And then, of course, we have our 2-inch display going on there. And then on the front, we have our modes button, the name, as well as the lens. So let's see if we can turn this on. I don't know if there's going to be any battery in it. So we do have power. It is currently working. So screen at first, we do have date and time going on the bottom. It's counting in seconds. I'm not sure if it's recording already. So we have an SD card in there. So we do have an SD card going on. So we've got one in there. So let's have a little look. So first of all, we do have a few settings to go through. So if I click the front button, which is mode, it says no file. Ah, there we go. So we have resolution. So we've got 1080p Full HD, 720p, and then we also have VGA. Obviously, we're going to stick to 1080p. We have cycling record. All right, so we can cycle the recording. So every 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, it'll cycle through. Interval recording, so every 100 milliseconds, 200 and 500 milliseconds. Photo resolution, like I said, this goes all the way up to 12 megapixel. We have capture mode, so you can do a single shot, and then we can set a delay time. So if you want it to, I don't know, wait 10 seconds before it takes a picture. Continuous shooting, knock that off. Recording, on, so obviously simple recording. So we have white balance, we can change this to auto, daylight, cloudy, tungsten, fluorescent. So we have quite a bit of going on there. We can change the exposure. We have auto power off, and then the LCD brightness. So obviously that's going to be a power saving mode. So if you don't use it for more than 2 minutes, it will start dying down. Language, frequency, set that at 60. We have the beep sound. I'm going to quickly turn this off because it's annoying me. Date stamp, we've got the time and date, car mode. So if you want to set this up as a dash cam, you can do that, which is pretty cool. We have format, default settings. So obviously if you want to change your default settings, got the version going on there. And that is pretty much it. So if I go back to here, so we have the mode button on the front. Oh, mode button on the front. So if I at the moment we're on picture mode. We've got no files available. Setup, and then we have video mode. So what I need to do is actually take a video now. So I'm going to try and do it so I'm recording myself. So I'm going to try and do a little video of me recording myself. I'm not sure how this is going to go because I can't actually see where I am. Try and use the camera, for instance. So, 1 minute. Make sure I'm recording. How do you set record? So if I press OK on this. Ah, so now it's recording. Right, we'll try and see what it looks like. So hopefully from this angle, you should be able to see me. I'm currently recording. I think it's at 1080p Full HD. And this is currently what it looks like. We'll do a little bit of a sweep. So we have the camera over there. We've got some bags down there. We've got the monitor display up here, and obviously this is what we're currently reviewing. We're talking about the camera itself, and then of course we have the waterproof display. Now it's going to be interesting to see what it looks like in the waterproof display while recording. Obviously I know sometimes they're a little bit skew width and all that, but try and take off this little bit of plastic that's covering the lens. There we go. We'll get this sat in here, see if it changes at all. It shouldn't. No, pretty much looks the exact same. So that's pretty cool. So then we can carry on looking around. So if I do like a quick turn, we can see the PC, computer, anything going on there. From what I'm looking, it doesn't seem that bad. But of course, that's all going to depend on you guys for how you think this went. So let me know how you feel. But first, check the price and then let me know how you feel. That's going to be the better definition for this. So let's get into it. So I've just put up a clip there, obviously, of me of me talking to this. I did a little video there. I haven't watched it yet from the point of me recording or editing this video. I haven't actually seen it yet. I am going to turn this off. I'm assuming I just hold that button. And there we go, it turns off. So you guys will have to let me know. But first, like I said, go to the link in the video description, check the price, and then let me know. It's the only way you'll get an actual answer, because fair enough, if you're going to spend £200, £300, £400 on something like this, you're going to want the best of the best quality, 2K, 4K, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to something that you pay less than £20 for, yeah, that's when you start getting into 1 minute. This is an absolute joke. But ironically, not too bad of a joke. So if you go down the video description, check the link, let me know down in the comment section below how you think it went. And then, of course, we'll go from there. But by all means, don't forget to check the links. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And by all means, I hope you have an amazing day.